And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the San Francisco Giants. Well, Singy, this team is really playing good ball as of late. We'll see if they can keep it going here.
Riding an impressive win streak, Boog. This team is clutch right now. Doing it in different ways, too. Tough test today, though.
Pitch coming your way next. First pitch moments away, and our pitcher tonight, Hayden Birdsong. What do you have on him?
Yeah, ZRA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Christian Yelich leading things off and takes a strike. Just missed.
That's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Zips it to first. One up, one down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Christian Yelich.
Boog, if I'm the manager, this is the guy I wanted to play with the game on the line. I mean, he's just so special in these situations. The best of the best, man, they find a way to visualize those big moments well in advance, and they just slow everything down when they get into that situation. They come to the plate with a plan, they've studied the pitcher, and they just seem to execute a lot more than the average guy. I think that's part of what makes him so special.
Just off the inside edge. One out, base is empty. And a bunt towards third. He's safe. On with a bunt single.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
William Contreras stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Checks over to first, back safely. Upstairs.
Ball high.
Man at first, one away.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Yeah, that's outside. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
It becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And here is Hoskins. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Fastball is outside. Freeland, the runner at first with 2 gone. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Milwaukee leaves 1. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound now, Aaron Savali. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. Singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one carrying, stretches out and hauls it in. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Lamont Wade Jr.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Perkins snags it on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Lamont Wade Jr., the next to hit, takes ball 1. That's down and in. 2 out, space is empty. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Whips it to first. 3rd out. Giants down in order. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Birdsong back to work. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Chourio measures 6 feet even, only 20 years old. And he was born in Venezuela. To third. Chapman over to first in time. And a quick out, number 1. So digging in, Joseph Ortiz.
Third baseman, Joseph Ortiz.
And first offering is fouled off. Second inning here, no score. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Our plate umpire, Freddie Ferguson. That one called a strike. And the count 1-2. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them. Boog, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
This is Bryce Terang. Strike 1. as the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And that one pulled foul. 2 outs. Just off the outside edge. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Out to center. Lee under this one. And that is that. Back here at Oracle Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. That's hard hit in the line. He's got it. And there's one away.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And a foul ball. And now the 0-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Chourio makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So 2 down now, and here is Lawrence Butler.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
1-1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
The 1-2. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Andrew Monasterio in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Top of the 3rd, no score. The other way, hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Yelich stands in now and watches strike 1.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
The 0-2. And that's down and away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Sal Frelick. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Fouled off left side. 2 outs.
No, that's down.
Squirts away a little bit.
Ball.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 3 of this 4-game series. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Brewers strand 1, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. Here's Elliot Ramos. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a ground ball. Fires across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Bryce Eldridge, the next to hit. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs. Patrick Bailey getting ready to hit. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. That one hit to right. Freeland sizing this one up. He's got it. And that is that. 9 straight. Back here in San Francisco, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, William Contreras.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Bailey collects, fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Hoskins pushes it foul. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Wade takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Jackson Chorio now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Clips the corner. That's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And the slider just misses. Just missed.
No, that missed. That's a ball. 2-1. That missed. That's a ball.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swings and misses, and he's up to 7 strikeouts. Nothing doing for the offense that time. And midway in the 4th, we're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. The pitch. Fought off foul.
Well, these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Perkins snags it, and there's one down. Jung-Hoo Lee will hit next. And that one is lifted in the air. Perkins gets under it, hauls it in, 2 away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond. And they
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and he brings it in on the warning track. Back here at Oracle Park, now the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That one finds the zone. 2-1 now. Late swing fouled off. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Got a little bit of a questionable call on that fastball right there. It appeared to miss off the outside just a little bit according to the electronic strike zone. But that's the type of location where you kind of have to understand that it's close enough to where you don't want to put the fate of your bat in the hands of the umpire. He did, and it got burned.
Terang batting with one down, takes a strike. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Bob Melvin hands the baseball over. Hayden Birdsong gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Landon Root. This is his 5th appearance of the year. And the batter now, Blake Perkins. Close but called a ball. Ball 1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
And no one can get there. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Brewers take the lead.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Now at the plate, Andrew Monasterio. The 0-1. There's the strike at the knees. Perkins takes his lead at third with one away. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Here's Yelich at the dish.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and that is the third out of the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Last half. Bottom of the inning, Willie Adames stands in. Savali back to work. And that skips in the dirt. Adames in his 7th season, 29 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Swings and misses. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. One and 2 now. The shortstop takes the ball. This one popped up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And here is Matt Chapman. 0 for 1 so far. That one fouled off. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Brings it in. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers, out of here. And this place is rocking. Home run number 5 on the season, and we're all square. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That cutter low and away can be a really tough pitch. You have to stay within your mechanics and trust that you can get good work to it. Well, he did right there. Really nice swing, and he was rewarded for it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the DH, Bryce Eldridge. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Now a fly ball to right center. Perkins on his way over, makes the grab, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. 2-2 game. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Just
That's the
missed.
Ball. Outside.
That's in there. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hit on the ground to the right side. Wade steps on the bag. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. And now it's William Contreras. 0 for 2 in this one. That one drilled left field. Into the bleachers and gone. Home run. His 2nd of the year, and they jump out front. It's 3-2. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball, still 0-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Butler makes the catch, inning over. But the Brewers add 1 with a solo shot. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. And that one is in for a strike at 95. And it's 0-1. Ball one there.
1-1.
Up the middle. And that one handled. The throw to first. One away, bottom of the sixth. Tyler Fitzgerald digs in now. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. Ripped on a line to center. Perkins hauls it in, and there's two away. And up next for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Bounced up the middle. Gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. And that's in the dirt. And that is ball one.
1-0.
That one the other way. Puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one fouled off, 2-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
One down, base is empty. And that one hammered. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. And they add a run. It's 4-2.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come.
Now, Blake Perkins. High chopper to third. Sends it across to first. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Next for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
It's 0-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Smoked on the ground to second. Over to first. That ends the frame. Another run for Milwaukee with the homer. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. 1 away. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Willie Adames. Swinging a foul straight back.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Ryan Hudson up and throwing. Alvarado getting loose as well. Hit on the ground to short. Monasterio. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Oh, that's a really tough play no matter who you are, but I think he has a chance to get him at first if he's just able to get that throw off a little quicker. It looked like he took one extra step to set himself and get a grip on the ball.
Here's Matt Chapman. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Lawrence Butler getting ready to hit. And that is out of play.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
The tying run at the plate. High fly ball out to center field. Perkins. And that'll do it. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Root back to work. Gets the call. It's 0-1. That one down the line. Fair ball. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. 1 for 3. To the right side. And a foul ball. 0-1 down. And that one fouled off. Just misses with that one. Yelich on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And now a man into scoring position. Now here is William Contreras. He had a big swing back in the 6th. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and he's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here.
Up the middle. Adames, the throw to first. And there's 2 down. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. In there at the knees. 0-1. Two outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Chourio stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. He swings and fouls one off. And a foul ball. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good.
Here comes the manager out of the.
For the Giants.
And now here is Joseph Ortiz. That clips the corner. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. 2 on, 2 outs. This ball's chopped on the ground. Adames whips it to first on the run. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's 5-2. Back after this. Back here in San Francisco. And now, Elliot Ramos. The wind to kick the pitch. That one misses, and that's ball 1. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Back to right. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. On the ground. Slides for the stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
That one out to right. Frelick has a beat on it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. Inside, almost got him. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he's into second with a double. And man, just shy of a homer on that one. And digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch just misses.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one not close. And it's 2-1. And a foul ball. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. Man on second, 2 down. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. So all set for the start of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. There's the strike. And there's a ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That one outside. And that's ball 2. And that's downstairs and outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. The relay, safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Perkins in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Terang leads off second with nobody out. And a base hit right there. Now a long throw home. Terang around third. The tag, and he's safe. And they lead by 4. Man at first. Next for the Brewers, Andrew Monasterio. To short, could be 2. Adames over to second, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Yelich in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your...
Yelich set down on strikes. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Jared Koenig. He last pitched 2 days ago. Jung-Hoo Lee now at the plate. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
In this situation, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Puts it away for the out. So here's Wade now. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Wilmer Flores looking to start something with 1 gone. On the ground to the left. Fires over to Hoskins. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
1 out left for the Giants. Willie Adames, the next to hit. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Ball to strike. The pitch. And Willie fouls 1 back. Koenig is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better.